Good Wednesday morning. This is your Loudoun County weather outlook. Now, I did do a longer, severe weather outlook earlier today. Around noon, we should get some showers and storms to come through here with some heavy rain and gusty winds. We'll have to watch out for maybe an isolated severe threat and or even possibly a tornado threat. I don't think the tornado threat's very high. Only about a 2% chance. Another set of convection could come through this week evening. That could bring some hail. We'll have to see even if that materializes. No guarantees there. Here we are today. Here's the strong front, and of course we got strong southerly winds out in front of it, which we're bringing both the humidity and the temperature up into the 60s. This is a strong low, big blizzard here out in the upper Midwest. It's been kind of crazy. There was a lot of threats of tornadoes and things in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and then into Georgia. But now there is a tornado watch out south of us, down into the central and eastern parts of North Carolina, South Carolina. Not far east yet, but I do think the secondary tornado threat will be later this evening for eastern parts of both southeastern Virginia and eastern North Carolina. So we'll have to see how that pans out. So people need to be on the outlook for that. And here we are, the progression. There's that strong line of storms and activity. And then this evening, maybe a little bit of leftover stuff, like I said. The cold air is kind of lagging behind, but it is very cold in the upper atmosphere. Cold enough for snow in the mountains. Breezy winds. It's going to be chilly and blustery tomorrow. Not super cold because it's just the time of the year, but 40s with gusty winds is going to feel chilly for sure. Trash cans need to be moved back up to secure locations later today. I would not be surprised if we get a wind advisory for tomorrow. This is a cold shot. You see the cold is kind of sticking around a little bit through the weekend, but not majorly. So Friday first, looking like we're a little bit warmer, maybe a few showers. We'll have to see. There's this low pressure that has threatened showers and not showers right now. I think it's going to be kind of dry this weekend, but cloudy for sure. That snow threat that potentially is going to be there on Sunday hasn't materialized. That was this storm here, and so I don't think it's going to make it up to this area. Maybe the mountains there of western North Carolina could see something out of it. We're kind of chilly. We're not super cold, but we're not warm either. In the 40s to around 50. It's a little bit below normal now for this time of year. And then next week, here comes the springtime weather. We could get up into the 70s easily next week with strong southwesterly winds. Buds are going to be popping open. Pollen's going to go through the roof, so get ready. Get your allergy medicine out. If you haven't been taking your Zyrtec or whatever else, I'm not trying to promote any drug or whatever, but if you haven't been taking your allergy medicines, maybe it's time to get those out and start to prepare for pollen onslaught, depending on what you are dealing with. Here's another front that comes through on Thursday. That will probably cool us down. It will for a bit, for sure. And here's another powerhouse low pressure system in the middle part of the country. I suspect as it gets ejected, there will be both a severe threat here in the plains, as well as a blizzard threat in the upper plains, North Dakota, South Dakota, and then moving east. This is a very strong low pressure, just like this week. Not at quite as low as the one that's moving through, but still strong enough for strong winds and maybe another severe weather threat if this materializes, potentially next weekend. But that's pretty far off, so who knows exactly when it will come. I do think another low pressure system will track across the country. We'll have to see. Beyond that, we're in la la land now anyway as to exactly what would happen beyond it. But, a cool down, of course, for the following week. And, I know the GFS kind of goes crazy and creates a little low pressure and maybe even some snow into the region. I wouldn't count on any of this at all. What I am going to say is it's not like sail free into spring. It looks like I'd say the second part of March isn't going to be the warmest set of temperatures and things like that, or a really strong warm-up. We'll have warm-ups and then cool-downs. And, it does pose potential for some wintry weather possibly in those situations, but very unlikely, very brief if they do occur, and they quickly melt away. Hopefully we don't have that. Really, though, we just need precipitation. We're very much in a drought. Nothing looks super heavy. We could get up to about an inch of rain today, and then hopefully we'll get some more rain next week. But the windy conditions with dry weather and warm temperatures is going to pose more of a fire threat again for us. So something else we need to watch out for. Hopefully South Carolina gets a dousing today and gets their fire situation under control. But we also could be facing similar scenarios, not quite as severe, don't get me wrong, if we do not get a lot of rain and we continue to have these warm, dry days and strong winds. So hope that's not the case. Hopefully we can get some moisture back in here. Have an awesome day. Be on the weather Be looking out for weather today, the threats, and I'll be updating the Loudoun Weather Facebook site as much as I possibly can. But I do have to work, so don't expect me to be nonstop posting there. We'll be watching midday and then later today. Have a good one.